Entry video order and welcome to my game review for The Walking Dead. I recently rented this game from Blockbusters, I finished playing it, and wow, yeah, what an experience. So let's talk about The Walking Dead. Why did you break up the sun? This game is based upon the original comic adaptations, not the TV series. It goes off in a very different direction, follows different characters, different situations. Originally this game was up for a download of 5 episodes, downloadable episodes, and what they decided to do is release them as a retail, all-in-one package, classing it as Season 1 in a sense, and that's what I've been playing. I've been playing all 5 episodes of The Walking Dead, first season of the game. There is another DLC already out called 400 Days, which I haven't gone around to playing it. It's kind of the bridge gap between this series and the next series, which they're currently working on. The retail edition and the downloadables are all released for PC, PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, which is the version I'm reviewing. The storyline follows our main character Lee, who survived a car accident during a zombie apocalypse. He stumbles across a little girl named Clementine, and they become best of friends during these 5 episodes, and they get themselves into kind of different situations. They find other survivors, come across different, different locations, different environments, and they basically just have to support each other, help each other out while dealing with, the zombie apocalypse and dealing with, all sorts of different situations that are going on, and that's what the 5 episodes do. For different circumstances, different situations, different survivors, and of course you as a player have to choose within those kind of tough choices on what you need to do, and that's how the storyline progresses. Now I finished playing The Walking Dead game today, and I have to say what an experience, really fantastic game, really emotional storyline, fantastic characters, fantastic gameplay, interesting survival aspects, different situation choices, what an experience, really fantastic, and I can see why there's so much praise and awards and certificates have gone to this game, and it's been called Game of the Year, and I can see why. This is better than some of the games I've played this year, for damn sure. And I just think it's one heck of an experience. I mean, I think the actual Walking Dead game manages to touch upon your heartstrings and does a couple of decisions, a couple of things in the storyline that the actual TV series can't do, in fairness. The TV series has gone in a very different direction. It's gone about, more about faction, differences, ego leaders, and more action orientated. Less about the survival, less about the zombies, less about the circumstances. The actual game touches upon a very different side of the actual zombie apocalypse, and actually gives you characters which you care about. Some you probably won't like, through their personalities, but at the same time you don't want them dead. And some situations they will give you a choice whether to kill them or not. And it's through those decisions, through those moments, where your character affects the entire gameplay. Whatever character you choose to save, whatever decision you choose to back up, or whose person you're going to side within an argument, it affects the entire gameplay, and all 5 episodes definitely reflect on every single action you make, and it's through that makes it quite an experience, in fairness. I mean, it's like, you made a decision, you think it's always the right one, of course, or you think about, something's going to happen later on that which have, beneficial this, and it's like, did I make the right decision? I don't know, and it's definitely worth a replay value just to see a different outcome, just to see a different, what happens if this didn't happen instead. And the 5 episodes are done really, really well, and the last episode, of course, episode 5, which I'm not going to say, if no spoilers in this review, just wow, absolutely wow. But if the Walking Dead TV series managed to do something along those lines, I don't think they have the balls to do something along those lines, in all fairness. There's a couple of things in this game which is like, they just really do that. I mean, they had proper guts to do it, and it's so emotional, it's unfucking believable. You're doing 5 episodes, for our kind of main characters, and to see them go through these different kind of situations, meet different survivors and choices, and you just really feel for them, and it's just unbelievably fantastic. I give this game the highest praise possible. I think anybody that has not played this game yet, hasn't chosen to experience it, please do so. I mean, rent it, go and download it. It's worth it. It truly, truly is. Now, during the 5 episodes, you get given a range of rich, interesting characters, different personalities, different backgrounds, different situations. Some characters that you really would like, some characters you're going to absolutely hate just because of the situation, who they are. And your main character that you are playing is Lee. He is a kind of a convicted convict that is going away to jail, gets involved in a car accident during the course of the zombie apocalypse. He meets a little girl named Clementine, and just through those 2 characters, you make the decisions, you make the choices, and it's very interesting. You playing this main character, and the character himself, Lee, I think he is just I think he's a character which you can definitely feel for. You feel sorry for him, and I think he's just he's an honest person character that's got himself in a lot of bad situations. You know, he makes the hard decisions, he makes the hard choices. You try your best to do what you can. You can't make everyone happy, you can't side with everybody. You have to do what's right for the group, you have to do what's right for this little girl named Clementine. And the character Lee, I think, is just really interesting. I really feel sorry for him in some situations, especially some of the decisions he has to make. And I think he's an honest, nice character that's got himself in a kind of really bad situation. A character that you can definitely back up and definitely appreciate and definitely enjoy, you know, the background of who he is. And you definitely find out a lot of who he is and why the reasons why he's, you know, on his way to prison, or what happened to his family. And, you know, and through this little girl, he can kind of finds in him and, well, tries to find redemption within this little girl and tries to make up for the deeds that he's done in the past. And, you know, you can definitely feel for the character, and you can definitely feel like, you know, fair play, man, fair play. Now, the other character in this game is called a little girl named Clementine. He meets this little girl in the first kind of episode, the first kind of segment of the actual game, and through all 5 episodes, she's with him throughout the entire gameplay, and she learns a lot, you know, how to survive, how to, you know, the conversations they have, you know, with her family are missing, and who she is and where she stands within the moral decisions. And in this game is really fantastic. I mean, voice acting is spot on, brilliant. And the actual little girl, now being the fact I don't like little girls within kind of TV shows and movies, I think they're always cheesy, or the director or the writer is kind of trying to write for a kid and doesn't know how to do it. The writers in this game, Jesus Christ, they made this little girl intelligent, smart, funny, cute, you know, willing to do the hard situations. And there's definitely some emotional edges in this game, which is like, holy shit, you can't do that to me, kind of thing. The actual character Clementine, just absolutely fantastic. I really like this little girl a lot. She really grew on me in these 5 episodes, and it's absolutely fantastic. This little girl, some of the best voice acting and, you know, characters I've enjoyed from a little girl performance with any kind of media, I think, for this entire year, hands down, without a doubt. Absolutely fantastic character. And the gameplay for this game is not going to be your typical kind of, you know, action shooter kind of sense. You know, you're not going to be like a little Call of Duty on there. It is more of a kind of choices. It's a drama storyline with brief action decision game situations. It is a situation game in a sense. You'll get given kind of like, you know, choice wheels. You know, what to say to a certain character. You can lie to the person. You can tell the truth. You can, you know, joke about it. You can tell them to fuck off, in a sense. They will give you like a 5-second delay, like you have to think fast. In a real conversation between a character, it kind of would happen in a sense. You're not going to stand there thinking about your answer. You have to kind of give a response pretty fast, otherwise they're going to like, okay, you're going to say something, kind of thing, you know. A lot of decisions, like, you know, it's fast response. You have to really think of read the actual options you give him and respond to it. There is going to be points in the game where you have to like make a decision to save someone, or, you know, to, you know, make the hard call, and it is quite effective, and you have to make the right decision fast. And usually there isn't a right decision. You have to think fast on your feet. Which character you'd like to see, you know, come back within the next chapter or in the next situation, or to save. And it's the game like that makes it hard for the actual player. Sometimes you think it's like, it's an easy decision, yeah, I'll save him because I obviously like him more. But, you know, you think about it, and then like it affects the entire gameplay. You have to think wisely, and you have to make the right call. Sometimes it never is the right call. You're always going to get someone to hate you or someone to kind of disagree with you, but you have to make the hard decisions, and it definitely sucks you into the gameplay, sucks you into those characters. There is some brief action scene moments. You have to, like, you know, kick some zombies or shoot them in the head, or do some stealth, like, you know, action scenes. Some bits you can actually script completely, and actually tons of zombies will come at you, and you have to like, shit, get the heck out of there quickly, fast. You know, you have to really respond and have to really think about, you know, how you want to talk to some characters, how you want to deal with zombies, and how you want to approach situations. So there is some good payoff moments. The storyline mainly is a drama setting with some brief action-like scenes and some just quick decision moments in it. So if you're expecting like Call of Duty style, you're not going to get it here. This is for people that like proper zombie dramas within situation, like the Walking Dead series. You probably will push it a hell of a lot more than the actual season is doing at the moment. Hopefully season 4 of the Walking Dead TV series will improve upon this. The idea of the survivor aspect, which it heavily needs at the moment. It's lost its touch. This game has actually brought me back to the Walking Dead a hell of a lot more, and gripped me in places just like, fair play, man, fair play. So that's been my review for the Walking Dead game. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. What did you think again? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? I'd love to know your opinions. There is the 400 days DLC out at the moment, downloadable. This is a bridge between Season 1 and Season 2, which I'm currently working on. I haven't played that yet, but I'm definitely going to play it at some point. So I definitely recommend this game for sure. It's definitely one of the best games I've played this year so far. Please go check it out. It's definitely worth your time and effort. So in the meantime, aren't you familiar with Game TV? Signing out.